Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. First thing I need to do is take off all the components and parts that are going to be in the way. This is going to get cleaned up separately. Along with that, I am going to leave the blade in place, but I'm going to bring the blade up. Now on this plane it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference as far as flattening the bottom, whether this is in place or not. There's not a lot of leverage on that, but it's no harm in trying, and I'm going to do the best I can to make this thing work well. So I'm going to follow normal practice and leave this blade slightly up. Take this specially constructed flattening plate, which is just a piece of plate glass inlet into a board so that I can clamp it up snug. Now this part of the operation gets really dirty, so I'm going to wear a pair of gloves. Now with the blade up, so that I don't hit the blade on the sandpaper, I'm going to work on just the bottom. I want to end up with this straight and square like it is right now. So I don't want to take off a whole lot of material, I just want to clean up the surface. Since the goal is to have everything straight and flat, and this is already straight and flat this way, and straight and flat that way, no need to take off anything more than I have to. Now, I'm told this is a Sargent. I haven't researched it. Not really interested in finding out at this point. The Sargent is supposed to have this little horn on the front here, which makes it easier to push. I'm starting with 80 grit. I'll move up to 100. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I could leave it like this. I'm going to take it down just a little bit more, see if I can't get that area cleaned up right there. Now that's not all iron. This sandpaper is not the greatest. It came in a batch on a roll, so I'm just using it up, but it tends to lose grit pretty quickly. Okay, I think that's good for the 80 grit. Just lift the plate up, brush off the sanding dust so it doesn't get trapped underneath the plate. Flip it over. I got 120 and 150 to work with. Done with the 120. Now the 150. That's pretty good. It doesn't have to be polished. Some people like to take it out to polish, and I got no problem with them doing that, but I just don't see any advantage to it. Now I'm going to break the edges. and that surface is all nice and flat. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.